So I figured, what the heck, I would try doing a video while I was driving. Haven't really done one of those since I've been in the truck, mainly because I didn't have a way to reliably record audio. And I recently found an app for my phone that will actually let me use my Bluetooth headset to record audio directly from it. So that helps because these trucks are really noisy. I am currently in Mississippi and I am heading towards Atlanta, Georgia. I picked this load up in Waco, Texas. Um, and it's actually going all the way to North Carolina, but they have me dropping it off in Atlanta because they're trying to get me home. Well, the good news, for me at least, is I should be getting my check from YouTube tomorrow morning, which is around the time I'll be getting to Atlanta. And, hello, Rumble Strip. Sorry, someone cut me off. So I should be able to bobtail up to the ham radio outlet and pick up my ICOM 7300. At least that's currently the plan. So we'll see how that works out. Um, I was hoping to get the check Friday or Saturday, but it looks like the normal day they pay it on would have been Saturday. But since it was a weekend, uh, it'll show up Monday. So that's when I will be getting paid. So hopefully, like I said, I'll get the money like right at midnight or whatever, and I can roll up to the ham radio outlet and pick up my 7300 in person. I won't have enough hours to do a load tomorrow because I'm running really low on my 70. So I'll get a chance to play with it and set it all up, and I'll probably do a video with that. And yeah. So the rest area I'm thinking about stopping at tonight. I've been there once before, and they actually have a nice little area with picnic tables and everything, and I could set up my radio and do some portable stuff. So might do a separate video or add that to this video. But let's see if this will work. I'm going to see if I can flip the camera around. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, it's not the best image. And I can't get it to focus on anything but the bug guts. So, oh well, flip it back around. So, but yeah, not much to see anyway. Like I said, this is I'm actually in Mississippi now. I was in Louisiana, going down Interstate 20, and you know, pretty boring all around. But yeah, this seems to work so far, and I may actually do more videos like this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure the company isn't too thrilled about me doing this stuff, but you know, not doing it's hands-free. I can actually control the app with my wonderful little watch here, so I don't have to actually touch the phone if I don't have to, which is pretty nifty. Um, and I can pay attention to what's going on the road around me, which isn't a whole heck of a lot. A little thing you see bouncing right here, that's the corner of my ICOM 5100. I, limited space. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap this up for now. Maybe include some other videos later. I've been trying to do the one video a week thing, and so far this week I haven't put one up. So hopefully I'll get this one put together and up tonight. I got an app for actually editing videos on the iPhone, And I'm actually one of the things I'm going to be picking up, I think, with the money from the payment is I'm going to get an iPad Pro, one of those little Apple Pencil things, and the Magic Keyboard. And with that, I should be able to do some decent video editing. Um, so we'll see how that all works out. I may do a video on that stuff too, but yeah, I'll go ahead and pause this for now and pick it up later. Well, this is somewhat of a cooler angle. Clouds look pretty nice. Don't know how in focus it is, but yeah, this is middle of nowhere, Mississippi, Interstate 20. And that little thing you see in the lower right there, that is the suction cup from my phone mount. This is being recorded on my phone. Yeah, good old middle of nowhere, Mississippi. Lots of colorful trees.
Route 2, REF 078 Charlie.
Poor cellular signal. That was my D-Star telling me that it had just reconnected back to the D-Star node on my hotspot because I lost cellular reception. And it takes a little bit for it to reconnect. Yeah, the speed limit out here is 70, and my truck is governed at 65, and of course everybody is going at minimum 75. The guy directly in front of me is going exactly 75 miles an hour, so you know that the guys next to him have got to be doing at least 80. It's also kind of windy. Can't tell, but it's somewhat windy. And of course, these trucks are just giant sails, like the sails they have on boats. So a little bit of a wind gust, and next thing you know, I'm saying hello to the rumble strip. Seems like it's my only friend sometimes, ironically. So this is something you're supposed to do when you see a car out on the side of the road with its hood up. You're supposed to move over just in case. No one ever does that, but I do. Because you never know what might happen. Someone could be working on it, or they may randomly open their car door. You want to avoid potentially hitting things. But this here is 90% of what my job is. Keeping it between the mayonnaise and the mustard. So the white line and the yellow line. Yeah, and if you can avoid it, try to stop from going over the middle line. Yeah, it's pretty boring. The pay is all right though. Allows me to get nice things. Where I live, options are limited. But yeah, pretty much I do this for 10, 11 hours every day and 70 hours a week. Just chill. Maybe listen to some audiobooks. The Ready Player 2 book comes out in about 2 days. Definitely gonna listen to that. I got the audiobook version of it. I also got the Kindle version of it. But let's be honest. Probably gonna listen to the audiobook. Clouds look pretty cool. Uh-oh. Sign for 5-10 miles saying left lane closed ahead. And, you know, no one paying attention to that sign. So, guess what? Traffic jam. There was a hope that I might have been able to make it to Atlanta tonight, but that hope is gone now because we're still 2 miles from where the left lane is closed. Oh, joy of joys. Sorry about that. Let me guess, no one noticed for the last 10 miles? Let me guess, no one noticed for the last 10 miles that the left lane was closed ahead?
Still got a whole another mile yet. Okay, this is ready. Still can't reach signs. Left lane closed ahead. Well, nobody's going to do it for 2 miles.
Well, I mean, it's Mississippi. What do you think everybody can read here? So, yeah, 15 minutes later, still creeping along. People still in the left lane. I'm leaving plenty of space in front of me for them to be able to move over. But no, no, they're gonna wait until the absolute last second to move over because eh, left lane closed in a half mile. Seen these signs for like 10 miles now. People still refusing to move over. And this is why we have traffic jams. People have been paying attention 10 miles ago and moved over into the right lane. We'd still be moving at a reasonable rate of speed. But because no one pays attention, this happens all the time. I mean, technically, in most states, unless you're passing someone, you're supposed to be in the right lane anyway. But no one pays attention to that. But I have to say that this is probably the most frustrating part of my job. You know, I've given these people plenty of time to move over, plenty of space to move over, but now they want to wait until this second to move over. Don't be that guy. Because in the long run, you're screwing yourself over too. So there's another truck driver back there who's blocking people from passing him on the left. I'm sure people are really annoyed with him. You see, now that we're actually past where that lane ended, we're moving again. So, like, if everybody had moved into the right lane back when the signs first started, we wouldn't have had this slowdown. Go figure. Well, originally, I was going to try and record a video um, of me at the rest area, setting up the radio and doing some stuff. But as it turns out, I wasn't able to find parking at the rest area, so I had to get creative with some parking. And so I'm in an area where I'm not able to set up portable. So I'm actually laying in the bunk right now, calling it a night. So hopefully I'll be able to get something put together in a little bit, um, maybe tomorrow, and hopefully by then I'll have my 7300 so I can do a video with that. We'll see how that goes. But sorry about the random rant about the whole left lane thing, but I figured I would include that in this video as kind of a look into parts of my daily life, because almost always, every day, I run into a situation like that, and it gets rather frustrating. So, figured I'd throw it in there. I also thought that eventually I might do some tips on driving from a trucker type videos, where I talk about some of the things like we as truck drivers have to deal with that people in cars don't realize. One of the things that I ran into when I started driving is I was actually being trained by a family member who I had lived with for a few years. And I remember riding with him training, and I would see things that car drivers would do, and I'd like look over and be like, man, was I that bad? And he'd be like, you were even worse, you know. And you think about it, and there's just certain things that in a car you don't think about that trucks have to deal with. Things that for you are not that common, but for us, you know, we have to deal with on a daily basis. And a lot of people are very short-sighted, and for lack of a better way of putting it, selfish when they drive their cars and they don't take these things into consideration. So I thought maybe I would do some videos that. Also, people have questions about certain things that trucks do, like the certain things we move, like when I moved over for the car on the right side, or the way we turn sometimes, or why we might get frustrated when you pull in front of us at what you think is a perfectly safe distance, but to us is crazy because people don't think about the sheer physics involved with semi trucks. So anyhow, I thought I might do some videos like that in the future. So we'll see how that goes. But anyhow, I'll go ahead and call it a night for now. Say seven threes and wish you all a good evening. So this has been, WE5MAG, the trekking ham. Um, and anyhow, have a good night. Keep the rubber side down, the shiny side up, and hopefully I'll be able to put out another video soon. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, so on and so forth. Uh, because that really helps with getting the video out there and getting people to see my content. So have a good night and goodbye.